Hello, good evening, and welcome in from Bill Isbel Field. Little League softball action here on a Thursday evening. South Jefferson and Greeneville District 4 All-Star Tournament, an elimination game with a championship game looming on the horizon tomorrow. This is a win-or-go-home matchup with the Greeneville and South Jefferson All-Stars duking it out for battle here tonight. Tyler Nichols alongside us here tonight in the broadcast booth. I'm Matthew Palazzo. Hello and welcome in. Glad you could join us here for your Thursday evening, some Little League softball action. Tyler, hope we're doing well. You know, they're standing there, they're doing the Little League pledge before the game, and it just takes me back to when I was this age, 10, 11, 12 years old. No better time in the world than to just stand out there, do that pledge ahead of first pitch here today in an elimination match.
Little League was always the most fun, too, because it's not like playing elementary school or middle school ball. We got to go to school the next day. You get to play softball or baseball and then go home, do whatever you want, and then wake up and have a fun day. So we always love Little League action. Let's get started.
Leading off for the Greeneville All-Stars will be Caroline Shelton. She'll see a strike on the outer edge there. Perfect weather on hand here today from Bill Isbel Field. The old field, 82 degrees and cloudy. Wind gusts up to 8 miles an hour. Rain shouldn't be an issue, not in the forecast at 0%. Shelton swings and misses on the second offering. It's quickly 0-2. The stud in the circle for South Jefferson here, it will be Carly Kibido. She'll bat second when the offense comes to the plate in the home half. The 0-2 offering skips in for a ball low. So South Jefferson will be the home team here tonight as they will grab the gloves first. It'll take some getting used to here. Greeneville, the road team, though they host this year's tournament. Kibido winds in the 1-2. It's swung on and missed by Caroline Shelton for Kibido's first punch out of the day and our first out of the day. The 9- and 10-year-old Greeneville baseball All-Stars in action tonight for Morristown. Johnny Painter there throughout the week. They faced elimination last night after getting knocked off by Morristown. Then they defeated the South Jefferson baseball All-Stars to punch its ticket to tonight's championship game. It is a win-2 scenario for them, though, if they wish to be crowned champs. They got to beat Morristown tonight. They got to beat them tomorrow. And it will be a tall task against a tough Morristown baseball team. This is another strike by Kibido. It's 0-2. The two-hole batter, Lainey Malone of the Greeneville All-Stars. And Kibido spins in the 0-2 and is going to hit her hit before she delivers and hit the batter, Lainey Malone. It's a hit by pitch for our first base runner of the evening as Malone reaches first. Runners on first with nobody out, or with one out, excuse me, here at the top of the first inning.
Way to get on first. You'd rather have it skip the turf a couple times too, rather than just hit you on impact.
Yeah, it definitely softens the blow a little bit there.
Hurts a little less.
Cut and miss by Kylie Marshall. That's Greeneville's starting pitcher here today as she falls behind early 0-1 in the count. Something I love, Tyler, about the Little League baseball and even lower levels like middle school, you never see POs. You're always going to see two-way players. And so wherever there's a pitcher, there's also a defensive position being filled.
Something I thought about also, you're probably going to see a lot of swings and not a whole lot of taking. You're seeing her take a couple pitches right here, but I don't know if you'll see too many three-ball counts or walks, just because when you're that age, you just want to swing.
Count now 2-1 on Kylie Marshall. She stands in from the right side. The 2-1 hit opposite field on the ground, gloved by the second baseman. As South Jefferson will try to turn two. It's an excellent play there by position 4. Didn't get the number there. That's a really good play there.
They have any on the front of their jerseys.
So a fielder's choice to second base is how Kylie Marshall's first at-bat will go. Now the cleanup batter, Sophia Kinsler, with a runner on first and 2 outs, will be our first left-handed bat of the evening. This is Greeneville South Jefferson in this District 4 Softball All-Star Tournament. The 0-0 is low and away as Kinsler jumps ahead. Abby Carter stands in the on-deck circle for Greeneville. As it is Lainey Malone still, or excuse me, not Malone, but Kylie Marshall at first base. 2-0 after 2 quick balls offered to start the count. Strike one on the outer edge. Our three-man officiating crew for tonight, Tyler Peanut Parkey, Eddie Doherty, and Dalton Ramsey got 3 for this year's All-Star Tournament in 10 through 12 softball action. So that's good to see as well. Good crew.
Pretty familiar with a couple.
Three balls and one strike here for Sophia Kinsler after a strikeout to start. It's been a hit by pitch and a fielder's choice. Next offering is up and in, and that is a 5-pitch walk issued for Sophia Kinsler as she will make the trot down the first base line. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Let's see if Greeneville can stage a bit of a 2-out rally.
It's the most dangerous time for both a batter and a pitcher too, because for a pitcher you want to get out of there, and the batter you're kind of under more pressure. You can't pop up, you can't advance a runner on a sac bunt or a sac fly, but if you're a pitcher, you certainly can't let anything go by too, because you're running on any sort of contact. So if it gets by the infield, or if an error occurs in the outfield, it can be dangerous.
The first one away on Abby Carter as she stands in, the 5-hole batter for this Greeneville All-Star team. Wind blowing a little bit to the right, or from the right to the left there, as you see the flagpole nearly in straightaway dead center here at the Greeneville High School softball complex. 2 balls, no strikes here as Kibido winds in the 2-0. Wave and a miss there by Carter. Just barely got underneath that one. Elevated there on the fastball there.
She was swinging up too.
I was interested to see that in this year's Men's College World Series too, as we'll get to it after this pitch. The 2-1 is looked at by Carter, strike 2. But so many pitches just missing high, and I guess that's just how the game has progressed here. You want to throw harder, and a lot of those guys really put location to the wayside. They tend to finish up in the zone rather frequently. The 2-2 is low. It'll fill out the count at full 3-2.
Do you think the zone's wider in college?
I don't know. I don't know if I'd say wider. Probably right over the plate, and it's ball 4. Abby Carter going to draw Greeneville's second walk in a row, and now the bases are loaded here in the top of the first inning. A tournament so far, Tyler, you were talking before game with the tournament director that has seen a whole lot of runs here in the first couple of games of action, and a whole lot of runs are expected here tonight as well.
I believe a 9-2 final last night in a game that went nearly 3 hours.
Yeah. Marathon. The 0-0 up and away, and Greeneville nearly took home on the play, but Kylie Marshall going to get back to third. It's just a ball in the end. No runs and everybody stays put. Bases remain loaded. Here with 2 outs, top of the first inning.
Credit to Greeneville on base running right there too, because a lot of times we've even seen it at the high school level where a runner will just go from third to second, or from second to third in that occasion right there. But good for both the first and second baseman right there to watch the third base runner and see what she does instead of just committing towards a bag.
Good pitch there to get back in the zone. Count now even as Kibido twirls in the 1-1. Swing and a miss as Adeline Jackson misses underneath. 2 outs. The bases are loaded here in this District 4 All-Star Elimination match. Adeline Jackson digs in from the right side. Kibido. Lengthy wind up and will strand the bases loaded. Good rebound there by Kibido. Greeneville out of it as we head to the home half. 1-2-3 due up for South Jefferson when we return. This is Greeneville and South Jefferson in Little League softball action, the District 4 tournament here on First Horizon Green Sports Zone.
So why sit on the sidelines when you could be driving a brand new Chevrolet, GMC, or Cadillac from Bachman Bernard in Greeneville? Choose from the Silverado, Sierra, Terrain, Acadia, Equinox, Trax, Trailblazer, or Blazer. And wrap yourself in elegance and style while driving a Cadillac, Lyric, or the best vehicle on the planet, the Cadillac Escalade. So don't stumble, bumble, and fumble your way with other dealers. If we don't have it, we'll get it. Make the short trip to Bachman Bernard Chevrolet GMC Cadillac in Greeneville, where we will save you money.
For over 30 years, Tommie's Plumbing has been serving the Tri-Cities with a personal touch, because we're not just plumbers, we're family. From simple faucet fixes to major plumbing repiping, we have the expertise to get it done right. We also specialize in water heater and tankless water heater installations, helping you find the perfect fit. Our technicians stand behind their work and leave your space spotless. Need a plumber who's fast, professional, and reliable? Call Tommie's Plumbing and let our family take care of yours.
your project needs power, Williams Electric Supply has it all. Find us in Bristol, Greeneville, Johnson City, and Kingsport. Our knowledgeable staff can help you with every wire, cable, switch, and electrical need. No one does electrical better. Williams Electric Supply. Your home needs lighting. Williams Electric Supply has it all. A showroom full of ideas for lighting your home for comfort. Find us in Bristol, Greeneville, Johnson City, and Kingsport for unique lighting and every perfect light fixture. No one does lighting better. Williams Electric Supply.
Greeneville leaving the bases loaded at the top of the first inning. We stay tied at 0. We head to the home half. South Jefferson is the home team here in this District 4 elimination match in this Little League All-Star Tournament on the softball diamond from Greeneville High School, Bill Isbel Field, the old field. Starting pitcher for Greeneville, it will be Kylie Marshall. She reached on the fielder's choice in the top of the first inning. Will fire in the first offering high for ball number 1. Rowan Ruiz going to lead things off for this South Jefferson team. Tyler, you want to call them the Patriots and the Green Devils, as that's where these two teams hail from. But we'll refrain. We'll just call them Greeneville and South Jefferson for now. The 1-0 is lifted high and foul. That's out of play.
They have the same color scheme as the high schools also, and it makes it more confusing because I don't believe Morristown has the same color scheme, but
right. This is pieced opposite field, and a leadoff single is in store for South Jefferson. Nice piece there by Rowan Ruiz.
Good hit right there, driving it opposite field.
So we've got our first hit of the ball game. South Jefferson with a runner on first, no outs here in the home half. Carly Kibido, as we just learned in between breaks, nicknamed Turtle, going to step in here with nobody out and a girl on first. A starting pitcher that had those 2 strikeouts in the South Jefferson first. She'll square around a bunt here as Marshall twirls one in high. South Jefferson going to look to steal second, and safe is Rowan Ruiz. And that'll put our first South Jefferson base runner in scoring position out at second base. 1 ball, no strikes here in the bottom of the first inning. Tied scoreless between Greeneville and South Jeff. 1-0. It's inside. Nearly clipped Kibido on the elbow, and it's called a strike there on the inner black.
She was wanting to go to third.
Greeneville, of course, the green tops, green socks, black pants. Never changed the cursive script in white on the chest. Greeneville All-Stars with a Little League patch on the left shoulder. South Jefferson, of course, the navy blues with the red numerals and lettering, white trim with the red pants and white socks. Marshall ahead in the count here. Spins in the 1-2. It's on the ground left side and fouled out of play.
Good call by our old friend at Green Sports Zone, Dalton Ramsey, down there in the third baseline. I did tell him before the game, we do chastise officials, so if you do make a mistake, I will hold you accountable.
We can chastise them even when they're not on the field. Andrew French in attendance here today.
Yes,
up in the press
top.
box. Politely declined the chance to
do color commentary with you. Yeah, I was just wanting to do production and not.
Swing and a miss, but it's a drop third strike, and Greeneville will have tough position here defensively as South Jefferson will land runners at the corners without an out. So nice strikeout there by Kylie Marshall. And Gorgel just couldn't locate it there in between the wickets, and Kibido, he would have reached first. There's 2 on now. South Jefferson threatening in the home half. So we were expecting a lot of runs coming in. South Jefferson knocking on the door for their first of the evening. In steps Cadence Wiles out of the 3-hole with 2 aboard. Nice pitch, center cut, and a called strike. Kibido will slide safely into second for South Jeff's second stolen base of the ball game, as Wilds will step out, adjust the wristband. And maybe it's just me, Tyler. I feel like this South Jefferson team is just much larger than Greeneville. They are huge.
I also noticed that.
This is hit extremely well to right field. It is caught by the right fielder. Going to be thrown in to limit the damage. That's an excellent play out and right by Abby Carter.
And a much needed one also, because if you watched South Jeff down here on third base, she was about 30 feet down the line. So if it was dropped, it was an easy way to score. But even if you caught it, she wasn't tagging up. So for Greeneville, fortunate right there that you didn't have to turn around and try to fire it back in and limit a run.
Nice job by Carter. Everybody stays put for South Jefferson. 1 ball, no strikes here with 1 out and 2 girls on. They're both in scoring position.
Ruiz has been aggressive on the base path, too. You saw that right there, too, where she didn't tag up.
This is hit on the ground, fielded by the shortstop, Shelton. The throw is in time for out number 2. That's an excellent play there. Wasn't going to get the runner coming home, but you trade an out for a run. South Jefferson draws first blood, 1-0 here in the bottom of the first inning. Good play there by Caroline Shelton. That's a tough throw to make deep in that 6-hole, especially for her 11, 12-year-old kid. Flashing the leather, though. Quick strike here at the knees of Victoria Meisner, who stands in, batting in the 5 spot. Again, that wind, gusts up to 8 miles an hour here this evening. Won't be too much of a factor, blowing from right to left. This is lower and goes in for ball 1. 1-1 count, runner at third base. 2 outs here in the home half. 1-0, South Jefferson leads. Marshall misses low here. And it's a 2-1 count quickly for Victoria Meisner. Marshall spins this one, and it's low and in. So tonight is an elimination match, with the loser season, I'm assuming, coming to an end, Tyler. The 3-1 is outside the zone for ball 4, and South Jefferson once again will have runners on the corners here. Greeneville looking to do the same that South Jefferson did at the top of the first. That's strand a couple of base runners on to end the inning.
Now batting number 6, Ainsley.
Something I noticed earlier also is when you had first and third, looked like Thibodeau stole second and Ruiz wanted to steal home on a double steal. So I wonder if you're going to see it here again. No, Greeneville smart at holding because they know what they want to do.
Yeah, stolen base there by Meisner, though, and again, both runners now in scoring position. 0-1 here with a couple down in the bottom of the first. Marshall back to the circle, rolls one in. Satterfield will belt it foul. Ansley Satterfield, spelled A-N-Z-L-E-E. I feel like that's one of those names where you see parents get real creative with the spelling. Ansley. 0-2 the count. Marshall ahead. The 0-2, good for strike 3, and Greeneville will get out of the jam after another strikeout by Kylie Marshall. We're headed to the second. This is Little League softball action in the District 4 All-Star Tournament from First Horizon, Green Sports Zone.
At Heritage Community Bank, we offer local banking with local decisions. Stop by any of our 3 convenient locations and see how Heritage Community Bank can serve your need. From small business banking to personalized checking accounts with online and mobile capabilities, Heritage Community Bank can take care of all your banking needs. Visit us online at hcbonline.us, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Hey folks, it's Gateway Ford in Greeneville. Right now, everyone gets Ford employee pricing. The same deal Ford employees get. No games, no negotiation. Save maximum green in Greeneville today at Gateway Ford on Highway 11 East or at gatewayfordgreeneville.com. Save some green in Greeneville at Gateway Nissan, carrying on a 55-year tradition of doing business your way. Save thousands on Sentra, Rogue, Frontier, and more. Take the short drive to Gateway Nissan in Greeneville or online at gatewaynissangreeneville.com.
Marathon Quick Stop Markets, you'll find a company that realizes that our customers are our biggest asset. We are a locally owned company, proud to serve our community. So we do everything with you in mind. We clean and sanitize our stores, provide a well-lit, monitored area to keep you and your family safe. You can always expect a friendly staff and a large selection of products with weekly specials. Stop in at a nearby Marathon Quick Stop Market today.
Greeneville South Jefferson softball action, the District 4 All-Star Tournament here from Bill Isbel Field. We start the second inning as Jenna Cutshaw lead things off. Bottom of the order due on for this Greeneville All-Star team, 7, 8, 9. It'll go Cutshaw, Moreno, and Gargle. Still in the circle for South Jefferson, it is Kibido. Our line so far, as we'll await that after this pitch, the 0-1 upstairs for a ball. South Jefferson, 1 run on 1 hit, no errors. They've left 2 on base. Greeneville, no runs, no hits, no errors. They have left 3 on base. You remember, they left the bases loaded there after a couple base on balls and a hit by pitch there in the visitors' half. Greeneville is the visitors on the scoreboard here in this elimination match in this District 4 tournament. Cutshaw sees a strike there across the belt, and it's 1-2 as Kibido winds in. The next pitch, strike 3, outer corner. That's punch out number 3 on the day for Kibido. She has certainly run up that velocity and finds it there on the outside corner for the first down of the inning. So back-to-back strikeouts for Kibido dating back to last inning. And now with 1 out, nobody aboard, Elena Moreno. Good name. Will step up to the plate here. 1 out, top of the second inning. Thanks for tuning in here on a Thursday evening. Hoping to do more of this Little League baseball, Little League softball action throughout this summer. No, at 9-10's winding down in Morristown tonight. They're in action in the championship game, but was planning on carrying the 11-12 baseball championship tonight. But with weather that prolonged that regular season, they won't get to that championship again until after July the 4th. So we'll be in Greeneville next Monday, likely, for their first game in the All-Star Tournament. That is if they play on Monday. We'll still have to wait to see that bracket. But we will likely bring you coverage of that 11-12 game next week in the Baseball All-Star Tournament. Here's the 2-0 by Kibido. Low for strike 1 as Moreno steps out. Thibodeau looking to battle back in the count. Done a couple of Flyboys broadcasts as well. Those aren't going anywhere either. But they're currently on over a week-long road trip in North Carolina this week. So we won't see them back at home until next Wednesday against Johnson City. Of course, at home next Saturday for the July 4th game, fireworks extravaganza post-match. Here's the 2-2 thrown in by Kibido, and Elena had to step out of the way of ball 3. The count rounds full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Thibodeau eyes the wristband, steps back on the rubber. Roxanne delivers the payoff pitch right down Broadway, strike 3. And that's 3 straight punch-outs by Kibido, her second straight strikeout looking. 4th of the game for Carla Kibido as well. She has been dialing it up thus far.
And she's freezing them, too.
Yeah.
You're not seeing swings.
Brianna Gargle, the catcher, will stand in from the 9-hole for Greeneville. Thibodeau gets started early. First pitch away for a ball. 5th annual Roots Awards show also premieres tomorrow night. Our live production, our annual production for the first time virtually this year. But tune in, we'll have some player interviews and spotlights from our male-female athlete of the year as well as our coach and team of the year in tomorrow's awards festivities. We got the hardware. Certainly going to be a fun time. Proudly presented by Quality Trophy and Engraving. A lot of work put into that tomorrow night. So be sure to tune in. You're not going to want to miss it. It is truly one of the biggest productions we've put on this calendar year. Low ball here for Kibido, excuse me. Gargle stands out of the way. 2 balls and 1 strike here. 2 outs, nobody aboard. After Greeneville left the bases loaded back in the first. They're going to get somebody on board here with 2 outs where they did most of their damage last inning, though they couldn't get anybody across. Gargle swats one aside, foul. Count ties up 2-2. Mr. Parkey going to go out and have a word with the pitcher. I believe that's Parkey. Count at 2-2. 1 out remaining here in the top of the second inning. Thibodeau spins one in back to the circle, and she will flash the leather and make the play to first base. A ground out back to the pitcher, and we're through with the top of the second inning. We head to the home half. 6, 7, 8 due up, or 7, 8, 9 due up, when we return. Greeneville, South Jefferson, here on First Horizon, Green Sports Zone.
In Greeneville, we blend beauty with Southern charm.
From sharp cuts to flawless color and perfect extensions, we make dream hair real.
As milkshake experts, we deliver exclusive treatments, glosses, and pro product advice. Finish your look with nails and waxing done with care.
Relax and recharge with our signature Japanese head spa.
Come experience the Main Brand difference. At the Main Brand Hair Company,
we wrangle your tangles!
Whether you ride, haul, or work, CNC has what moves you from dirt roads to job sites. We've got the gear to get you there. Hard-working equipment, helpful people, and honest advice. Whether you haul tools, toys, or livestock, CNC Custom Trailers has the equipment you need and the upgrades you want. CNC Custom Trailers, where you're more than just a customer, you're a neighbor.
So why sit on the sidelines when you could be driving a brand new Chevrolet, GMC, or Cadillac from Bachman Bernard in Greeneville? Choose from the Silverado, Sierra, Terrain, Acadia, Equinox, Trax, Trailblazer, or Blazer. And wrap yourself in elegance and style while driving a Cadillac, Lyric, or the best vehicle on the planet, the Cadillac Escalade. So don't stumble, bumble, and fumble your way with other dealers. If we don't have it, we'll get it. Make the short trip to Bachman Bernard Chevrolet GMC Cadillac in Greeneville, where we will save you money.
For over 30 years, Tommie's Plumbing has been serving the Tri-Cities with a personal touch, because we're not just plumbers, we're family. From simple faucet fixes to major plumbing repiping, we have the expertise to get it done right. We also specialize in water heater and tankless water heater installations, helping you find the perfect fit. Our technicians stand behind their work and leave your space spotless. Need a plumber who's fast, professional, and reliable? Call Tommie's Plumbing and let our family take care of yours.
Well, the strength to start on Shelby Bullard as we fall headlong into the bottom of the second inning. South Jefferson leading Greeneville 1-0. The next pitch is swing and a high fly to shallow right field. It'll fall for a base hit. Shelby Bullard with South Jefferson's second knock of the afternoon. That's the second leadoff single we've seen here today, Tyler, both coming from South Jefferson, and now they've got all two of this game's base hits.
Trinity Edmonds.
No luck for Greeneville there in the visitor second. They go 3 up, 3 down after a pair of strikeouts by Carly Thibodeau. Now in steps Trinity Edmond as she will see this one upstairs. It'll knock off the backstop and allow Bullard to reach second quite easily. Maybe a 1-0 count here for Edmond. 7-8-9, bottom of the order due up for South Jefferson here in the bottom of the second inning. Here's the 1-0. It's swung on and fouled back off the netting. Other national and local news, as it turns out, Jacoby Gillespie selected in last night's NBA draft. Early on in the second round, going to be a San Antonio Spur after his time with Tennessee Volunteer men's basketball team this season, along with stops at Maryland and Belmont. Greeneville High School alum Jacoby Gillespie, first Greene County native selected in the NBA draft. Funny enough, Tyler, we were talking about it earlier today. We'll get to it after this pitch as the 1-2 by Marshall finishes low and away, induces a swing and a miss from Trinity Edmonds, and it's her third strikeout of the day as Marshall heads back to the circle and out and a runner on second. But we were talking about those draft selections. Greeneville actually a couple MLB draft selections.
First NBA draft selection last night for us here in Greene County, but actually quite a few from Greene County on the baseball side of things.
This is poked back foul by Emma Cady. And I don't know if we've had an NFL draft selection. Not to this point, at least. Which is pretty interesting. Would have expected maybe one. More positions, more picks. Oh, and 2 here with an out in the bottom of the second. Katie stands in. Marshall looks for her second strikeout in a row, and this is in on the hands. It's grounded right side by Katie, misplayed by the first baseman.
And they're coming home.
And South Jefferson, some heads-up base running, will take advantage. It's a 2-0 ball game after South Jefferson will take 2, with Shelby Bullard sliding it home to give South Jefferson this 2-run lead. So it likely could have been a 2-out runner on third situation. Winds up a runner on first in a 2-0 game with just 1 out here in this elimination match in the District 4 All-Star Tournament. So the lineup turns over. Rowan Ruiz, who singled her last time up, due for a second time here tonight. This is hit well. Over to short. What a play by Cutshaw. She'll throw back behind the runner, and it nearly was a double play. It'll get out of the grasp of the first baseman, Sophia Kinsler. But what a grab there by Cutshaw for the second out of the inning.
Wow.
Or excuse me, Caroline Shelton.
Could have been one of the plays of the day.
Yes, easily.
Still probably will be with the difficulty of the catch.
Great play there by Shelton. On the line out was Ruiz. And with 2 down, a runner on first, in will step Carly Thibodeau, who struck out her first time up. Might be good enough to make our top 5 plays of the month at this rate.
True.
Still plenty of ball game left to go. 0-1 here with 2 outs and a runner on first base. Strike at the knees of Thibodeau. Or excuse me, it seems like they've sent in a pinch hitter here. Looks like Knight's up to the plate for South Jefferson. It's Finley Knight. So Knight stands in, the 0-2, skips in low for a ball, and allows South Jefferson to take an extra 60 feet. So Finley Knight batting in place of Carly Thibodeau. Ball low, and that evens up the count 2-2. Greeneville, South Jefferson. You're on the softball diamond on a Thursday night from Bill Isbel Field. Marshall twirls the 2-2. It's low and out of the grasp of Gorgel behind home plate. Scooting to second there, from second to third rather, was Emma Cady. Count full at 3-2 in the bottom of the second inning. Kylie Marshall misses high. That's ball 4. And South Jefferson's got runners on the corners.
Now batting number 7, Zoe Drennan.
Second walk drawn by the South Jefferson offense here today. And it seems like we've got another pinch hitter here for South Jefferson, Zoe Drennan. And a step in, batting in place of Cadence Wilds. Kylie Marshall, fresh start. This one on the ground left side, gloved by the third baseman, throwing across in time. It'll take Kinsler off the bag, and she will tag the runner. That's an excellent play there on the 5-3 putout as Adeline Jackson throws across the diamond for out number 3. We're out of the second, still a 2-0 South Jefferson lead, and on our way to the third. This is Greeneville, South Jefferson, here at the District 4 All-Star Tournament from First Horizon Green Sports Zone.
project needs power, Williams Electric Supply has it all. Find us in Bristol, Greeneville, Johnson City, and Kingsport. Our knowledgeable staff can help you with every wire, cable, switch, and electrical need. No one does electrical better. Williams Electric Supply. Your home needs lighting. Williams Electric Supply has it all. A showroom full of ideas for lighting your home for comfort. Find us in Bristol, Greeneville, Johnson City, and Kingsport for unique lighting and every perfect light fixture. No one does lighting better. Williams Electric Supply.
So why sit on the sidelines when you could be driving a brand new Chevrolet, GMC, or Cadillac from Bachman Bernard in Greeneville? Choose from the Silverado, Sierra, Terrain, Acadia, Equinox, Trax, Trailblazer, or Blazer. And wrap yourself in elegance and style while driving a Cadillac, Lyric, or the best vehicle on the planet, the Cadillac Escalade. So don't stumble, bumble, and fumble your way with other dealers. If we don't have it, we'll get it. Make the short trip to Bachman Bernard Chevrolet GMC Cadillac in Greeneville, where we will save you money.
2-0 South Jefferson here as we take it into the top of the third inning. Greeneville, the visitors on the scoreboard here on a Thursday evening. Carly Thibodeau back in the circle for her third inning of work. So far, she's been terrific, has yet to allow a hit by this Greeneville offense. Has struck out 4, has walked just 2. And currently the South Jefferson defense that has pitched this shutout hasn't had to work too much here today. Have not had many, if any, balls in play. They've only had that fielder's choice in the grounder back to the circle. That's been the only plays in the field of play. Here the first trip through this Greeneville lineup. We'll see a pinch hitter here for Greeneville as we start the third inning. It will be Felicity Galland. Galland sees another ball there. It's 2-1. Batting in place of Caroline Shelton, who made that fantastic defensive play the last half inning. Galland sees one off the inside edge. It's 2-2. Count now evened up. Not towering players on the South Jefferson roster this season. The 2-2 by Thibodeau, good for a swing and a miss. And there's one down here in the top of the third inning. Tonight's game of the week broadcast driven as always by Bachman Bernard, proud title sponsor of our summer programming schedule. Here in the month of June, find out how you can get $1,000 bonus cash for eligible military personnel on most Chevy models during Military Appreciation Month here with a couple days left here in the month of June. Now in for Greeneville. We will see another pinch hitter come in, as that's Natasia Parton. Parton ahead 1-0. We'll jump ahead 2-0 after this one finishes below the knees. Fifth strikeout of the day for Thibodeau there against that last batter. The 2-0 comes in. This is lifted high, popped to shallow right, and all the way in. Unable to make the grab, the South Jefferson right fielder, but a great effort there. And Greeneville will have its first base hit of the evening.
Off the glove. She had a beat on it.
Now batting number 7, Serenity Smith.
You're going to see another pinch hitter here. It is Serenity Smith of Greeneville. With Parton on first as Greeneville's first base runner since Abby Carter drew the walk back in the top of the first. Thibodeau gets the sign. Back to the rubber, winds and delivers the 0-0. This is on the ground right side, gloved by the first baseman, Emma Bertrang. She'll step on the bag behind the runner. The lead runner will advance to second. Now 2 outs here in the top of the third.
Now batting number 5, Caroline Shelton.
So Caroline Shelton will now slide back in the lineup, now batting in the cleanup spot. Was Greeneville's leadoff batter to start the game. Don't ask me, Tyler. I'm not sure how that works. I'd say it's a softball thing, but I'm not quite sure. Shelton rolls over on this one, softly on the ground. Bertrang handles it. Greeneville gets their first hit of the game, but unable to do anything with it. We head to the bottom of the third. South Jefferson 2, Greeneville 0. It's the Little League Softball in the District 4 All-Star Tournament from First Horizon Green Sports Zone.
At Heritage Community Bank, we offer local banking with local decisions. Stop by any of our 3 convenient locations and see how Heritage Community Bank can serve your need. From small business banking to personalized checking accounts with online and mobile capabilities, Heritage Community Bank can take care of all your banking needs. Visit us online at hcbonline.us, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Hey folks, it's Gateway Ford in Greeneville. Right now, everyone gets Ford employee pricing. The same deal Ford employees get. No games, no negotiation. Save maximum green in Greeneville today at Gateway Ford on Highway 11 East or at gatewayfordgreeneville.com. Save some green in Greeneville at Gateway Nissan, carrying on a 55-year tradition of doing business your way. Save thousands on Sentra, Rogue, Frontier, and more. Take the short drive to Gateway Nissan in Greeneville or online at gatewaynissangreeneville.com.
For over 30 years, Tommie's Plumbing has been serving the Tri-Cities with a personal touch because we're not just plumbers, we're family. From simple faucet fixes to major plumbing repiping, we have the expertise to get it done right. We also specialize in water heater and tankless water heater installations, helping you find the perfect fit. Our technicians stand behind their work and leave your space spotless. Need a plumber who's fast, professional, and reliable? Call Tommie's Plumbing and let our family take care of yours.
Tonight's Bachman Bernard Game of the Week is presented by Tommie's Plumbing. Don't let plumbing problems dictate your day. Tommie's Plumbing takes control with expert plumbing solutions. From leak detection, sewer line repairs, and new fixture installations, their team is going to deliver results. So next time you got a leak, let Tommie's take a peek. Well, if you're just now joining us back in the top of the first inning, Greeneville would load the bases. Since then, Carly Thibodeau has retired 7 of the last 8 Greeneville batters, and so we have ourselves here in the bottom of the third, a 2-0 South Jefferson lead as their offense came alive. And like Tyler mentioned a few moments ago, very aggressive base running have gotten them to this point, this 2-run lead, as we take it to the home half of the third inning. Leading off, we'll see another pinch hitter here for South Jefferson. This is Joey Drennan, excuse me. I'm assuming a sister. I'm assuming a twin sister from Zoe. Joey.
You're going to have a lot of fun on your scorecard with all of these pinch batters.
Indeed. I'm trying to write the names there in the box, so hopefully that'll help me. This AI scorebook that South Jefferson gave me, it really makes things a lot easier, especially without positions. It's 3-0. Joey Drennan is way ahead in the count, as one of the fans to my left just stated. No outs here in the bottom of the third inning. Kylie Marshall robs the ball off on the pant leg and delivers home. Drennan swings. She had the green light there, and it's fouled off of the netting. World Cup action tonight, USA and Turkey. 10 o'clock Eastern. What do you call it, first kick?
Kickoff?
Yeah, okay, so 10 o'clock Eastern kickoff then. Should be interesting. They've already clinched their group. They're headed on to the knockout rounds, but should be a very interesting game nonetheless. Christian Pulisic, who is injured in that Australia win, going to be back in action tonight. Must-see television. Not every day. In fact, not even every 4 years am I pointing at soccer and calling that appointment television, but tonight certainly it is. Walk drawn there by Drennan.
After the first round of group games, it feels like it's flown by.
It has.
But it does when you have 6 games going on like you do today. When they start grouping all those games on the same day.
This is hit well into the right center gap. It's headed out towards the fence. It'll go all the way out to the track and hit the fence. Excellent swing there by Rowan Ruiz. And that's going to bring in a run, an RBI triple, and South Jefferson will take a 3-0 lead off of that belted ball by Ruiz.
She likes hitting them the other way.
Yeah.
She's done that twice now.
So she's got 2 of South Jefferson's 3 hits on the day.
Now batting Carly Thibodeau.
That one was an excellent knock that drove in a run. 3-0 South Jefferson with the advantage now. Kylie Marshall spins one in. It's inside as Carly Thibodeau will move back in this order and now bat in the 6 hole. So Kylie Marshall back in the circle, toes the rubber after getting ahead 0-1. Spins in the next offering. It's low for a ball.
You know what I always say when somebody gets a triple? We're officially on cycle watch.
Yes.
Because it's the hardest hit to achieve.
I'd actually just heard this conversation the other day. You might be interested in this, Tyler. As the 1-1 by Marshall induces a swing and a miss. Someone said they would rather see a 2-homer game than a cycle. They thought the 2-homer game was more impressive than the cycle. He was a football guy, so he said that. I disagreed.
I disagree, yeah.
But I still thought it was an interesting point. Maybe a 3-homer game.
It's not one of those disagreements. Well, we've already had one today in the major leagues, so that's
cycle?
interesting. No, a 3-homer game.
Oh, wow. I think, cycle is definitely going to be more rare. But it's just that triple, like you said, it's the hardest one to achieve.
The triple is so hard, yeah. Home run isn't.
2-2 is rolled over on foul. Saw a cycle in the Men's College World Series. I think the fourth in College World Series history.
Third.
Okay, just the third then.
Adrian Rodriguez of the Texas Longhorns.
Yeah. So week and a half ago, as Thibodeau lifts this one foul.
Interesting, too, that I think the first was in the 1950s, and we didn't see the second until Christian Moore with Tennessee in 2024.
Yeah, I was about to say, I thought I saw that.
Now we've seen 2 in 3 seasons.
Yeah.
Tennessee versus Florida State in one of the best games we've ever seen.
2 balls and 2 strikes. Bottom 3 is Thibodeau underneath this one again. It's hooking foul and out of play.
She's seeing it well.
Certainly is. Certainly way out ahead of it. As she will make the trek back to the right-handed batter's box. South Jefferson finds themselves leading 3-0 after an RBI triple off the bat of Rowan Ruiz. They plated 1 each in the first 2 innings as Thibodeau ahead and underneath this one again. Had a play behind the visitors' dugout. They scored that first on the ground out back in the first. It was an RBI ground out by Emma Bertring. And this is strike 3 here by Kylie Marshall. Excuse me. 4th for her day. And Greeneville gets their first out here in the 3rd inning.
Cadence Wild.
This is getting crazy now, Tyler. We've had different players batting in every spot here second time through.
You're having fun with your scorecard.
Well, it's just funny because Ruiz batted back in the 2nd. She lined out to end the inning. And then she's back up in the 3rd, batting in the 5-hole. Here's Wilds.
Ooh,
and she'll lean into this one. This is a hit by pitch. And I'll leave runners on the corners here. A couple of free passes accrued by South Jefferson offense here. So that RBI ground out back in the first that drove in the first run for South Jefferson. He had the error back in the 2nd inning that brought in the 2nd run of the day. It was unearned. And then an RBI triple by Rowan Ruiz earlier this inning. She is now standing at 3rd base. Put South Jefferson ahead 3-0, but see if Greeneville can do what they did back in the 1st and 2nd. That was leave more than 1 runner on base. South Jefferson has left 4 on board here today, 2 in each of the first 2 innings. Stealing 2nd there was Wilds, as now both South Jefferson base runners are in scoring position. This is fouled off the helmet of the catcher, Gorgal. Looks like we might have a new Greeneville catcher. That's Laney Malone. So after the hit by pitch, this is Bertram out to left field. It'll score a run on the base knock. Both runners will be waved around home, and South Jefferson will put 2 more on the board. It's 5-0. The throw back behind, looking to grab Bertrand, is too late, and South Jefferson leads 5-0 on the 2 RBI single from Emma Bertrand.
A lot going on right there.
Now batting Victoria Meissner.
An elimination match. Greeneville, their backs against the ropes here in the bottom of the third. South Jefferson has put up their first cricket number of the ball game.
South Jefferson is very aggressive because you see a send from second to home when you realize that Greeneville isn't playing the ball to home. And when you go home, you send that runner from first to second. I like what I'm seeing from South Jefferson. I can't lie. Reminds me of when we were sitting here earlier this year. We were talking about Briley Tulloch being aggressive, going from first to third on ground outs to the left side of the infield. And
0-2 low.
Here we go again.
Malone can't get to it. It's a stolen base there by Bertrand, or as she'll advance on the wild pitch, I should say. And South Jefferson just slowly, methodically built onto that lead. Again, patient at the plate, but great base running. That's really been their calling card, at least so far. Two-two count here for Meissner. It's low, and Malone fortunately not have to move very far for it. It's 3-2, a full count here on Meissner. Swung on, driven foul. Right beside the home dugout. As we'll see a second payoff pitch coming up. And Meissner will draw her second walk of the ball game here.
Got runners on the corners again.
One more time for South Jefferson.
I think you know what that means when South Jefferson has runners
Now
on the
batting
corner.
number 6, Ainsley Satterfield.
Looks like we'll see, you even say it's another pinch hitter. Ainsley Satterfield. And she will bat now for a second time today.
Down to second. You almost knew that was coming, right?
Yeah. It's just automatic there. They get on first, they're going to go regardless of who's on board.
Well, it's always when you got runners on the corners because they want you to throw to second. Because I've noticed that all 3 times now.
And those runners at third have been very aggressive, too, to your point. Satterfield pokes a bunt, attempt across the plate. And sees strike 2 come across. Satterfield in from the right side. Kylie Marshall back in the circle. Here's the 0-2. It's upstairs, ball 1. Satterfield looking to get on board for the first time today. She'll foul this one back against the screen. 1 out, 2 runners in scoring position for South Jefferson. They have left 4 on base to end innings here today. Can Greeneville continue that trend? Or will South Jefferson put an end to it? Here's the 1-2. Inside, Satterfield sees ball 2, and the count's all tied up. Good looking pitch there by Marshall. Back to the rubble, spins in the 2-2. It'll pass the grab of catcher Malone. No harm, no foul. Everybody stays put. It's a payoff pitch coming up. Here's the 3-2, low and in, ball 4 thrown to Satterfield.
And the bases are loaded.
Fourth free pass of the inning for South Jefferson. It's their third walk. As Satterfield will find her way aboard for the first time today. And we'll see Shelby Bullard step in here, now batting in the 2-hole. He's a ball away to start. Every base occupied, 1 out here in the bottom of the 3rd. Came into tonight expecting a lot of runs, a lot of volume of runs. Certainly has been the case, at least in one dugout so far. The 1-0 to Bullard upstairs for ball 2. Time call by Greeneville. I'll have a powwow there in the pitcher circle. But spoke on Bradley Tullock a little while ago. Up for 3 nominations in tomorrow night's Roots Awards presented by Quality Trophy and Engraving. 7 o'clock.
Less than 24 hours away.
Less than 24 hours away. Should be a fun one. Make sure you tune in as we honor everybody in their respective sports from this season. Every single sport under our ever-increasing umbrella here at Green Sports Zone. Except for rodeo. No rodeo awards or beach volleyball awards tomorrow. Though we have covered those as well.
Or cheer.
Or cheer. That's a great point. Probably need to include one going forward.
What's the criteria for that?
Is this foul back in the glove? I'm not exactly sure, but I'm willing to bet that Coach Liz Carlson would be the one making that decision. I have a committee of cheer coaches on our panel next year. Don't quote us. The 2-1. Low and in the turf for ball 3. Appreciate all those staying tuned in from Facebook here tonight on a Thursday. District 4 elimination match between Greeneville and South Jefferson. 3-1 count here with 1 out and every base touched. Bullard fouls one off to the right. And Marshall stays alive in the count. 4 free passes so far drawn by the South Jeff offense. Payoff pitch upstairs. Ball 4 is seen, and that'll walk in a run. South Jefferson now leads 6-0 over Greeneville.
It's got a sting as a pitcher, too. You were close to getting out of that at bat with an out.
How about number 18?
And you like it better with 2 outs because then just you get a force at any base. Just any out ends the inning right there, but you've got to stay composed in situations like that, too. You can't let it get away from you.
This is hit up in the air right side. Kinsler underneath it for out number 2.
And that's a good way to get it done.
First domino to fall for sure. You know, now that we
Now
see
number 1, Emma Katie.
all these age groups playing, Tyler, I think that's Kinsler from Chucky Elementary, back in the Booster Club Championships. I might be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure that's who it is over there at first base. Katie lifts this one up to the right side, and it's dropped by second base. 2 runs will come in to score for South Jefferson as they take an 8-0 lead and continue to wreak havoc on the base pass.
Now batting number 9, Emma Webb.
The errors costing Greeneville just a little bit there.
Oh, yeah. Marshall spins in the first offering, good for a strike. Another miss inside. This is the first plate appearance for South Jefferson's Emma Webb. Well, balls that will follow. 2-1 now they count on Webb. Marshall back in the circle. Spins and delivers. This is up in the air, left side, shallow left, and great play by the shortstop, Caroline Shelton. It's Greeneville out of the inning, but South Jefferson able to tack on 6 thanks to 5 free passes. They lead it by 8 here as we head to the 4th inning. It's the District 4 All-Star Softball Tournament from Green Sports Zone.
Marathon Quick Stop Markets, you'll find a company that realizes that our customers are our biggest assets. We are a locally owned company, proud to serve our community. So we do everything with you in mind. We clean and sanitize our stores, provide a well-lit, monitored area to keep you and your family safe. You can always expect a friendly staff and a large selection of products with weekly specials. Stop in at a nearby Marathon Quick Stop Market today.
At Heritage Community Bank, we offer local banking with local decisions. Stop by any of our 3 convenient locations and see how Heritage Community Bank can serve your need. From small business banking to personalized checking accounts with online and mobile capabilities, Heritage Community Bank can take care of all your banking needs. Visit us online at hcbonline.us, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Big inning for South Jefferson in the bottom of the 3rd inning. They had 6 runs on just 2 hits. They leave 2 runners on base thanks to a Greeneville error, 4 walks, and 1 hit by a pitch. South Jefferson able to take an 8-0 lead as we move to the top of the 4th inning. First pitch is lined up the middle. It's gloved by the shortstop, thrown to first in time. But the first baseman, Bertrang, will step off of the bag and allow Greeneville to reach. Put the leadoff batter aboard.
It's a good way to start the inning.
Well, you're certainly going to need a lot more of that, a lot more luck in your favor here if you're Greeneville and you wish to come back from this 8-run deficit. Trying to see the number of who reached over there at first base. First pitch swinging there, so it was kind of difficult. And just now joining us, apparently there's no rules in Little League Softball All-Star games as to follow in your batting order. This is Kylie Marshall, though, as she'll see ball 1 in the dirt.
Well, I noticed it was weird that you said Ainsley Satterfield batted 6th and then led off.
Yep.
She batted 4 batters
later.
later.
Nobody, apart from the first trip through the order, has batted in the same spot in the order. This is hit off of the screen. Oh, well. 1-1 the count here on a beautiful evening for some Little League softball from Bill Isbel Field. The 1-1 tossed in by Thibodeau. It's on the ground and just past the base over at first and foul grounds. Looks like that's Laney Malone over at first base, who got on board after that error. That was South Jefferson's first error of the day, by the way. Thibodeau winds in the 1-2. It's skipped in low, and Malone going to look to take second on the play, sliding in safely. We'll have our first Greeneville base runner in scoring position in quite some time. This Greeneville All-Star team looking for their first run of the ball game. So they fell at 9-2 last night?
I believe it was 9-2 is what I was told.
This is cut on and missed by Marshall, as Thibodeau will have strikeout number 6 on the day.
Now batting number 14, Sophia Kinsler.
So Sophia Kinsler will make her way to the plate now. Strike one low. Runner on second, one out here in the top of the 4th inning. Greeneville, the visitors on the scoreboard. They will bat in the top half. South Jefferson would have the final say in the matter if things were to get more interesting and ultimately get tied before we got to that final inning, or if Greeneville were to take the lead. Here's the 0-1 to Kinsler. She will swing underneath a strike 2. Greeneville baseball in action today from Morristown. They'll play for a title today in District 4 on the baseball diamond. They win, they force a, if necessary, game tomorrow. Morristown is not lost in that bracket in the 9 and 10-year-old boys all-star tournament. This is a 1-2 count upcoming for Kinsler here after Malone moves 60 feet away from scoring. Thibodeau tosses in the 1-2. It's outside. So actually got a live update on that Greeneville-Morristown game. Tyler can fill us in on that one.
Morristown 11, Greeneville 0, bottom of the second.
So out in a hurry, Morristown takes the lead. I believe Greeneville's season on the line here tonight, as Kinsler cuts and misses on that one for another Thibodeau strikeout, number 7 on the night.
Now batting number 4, Abby Carter.
So Abby Carter will step in for Greeneville now. Carter having reached by the base on balls her last time up. This Greeneville lineup still not through its second trip. Here's the interesting stat, Tyler. 6, 7, and 8 in the lineup. 0 for 5 strikeouts. So far. So Carter looking to break that chain. Here's the 1-0 by Thibodeau. Up high on Carter. She leans out of the way of ball 2. This is strike 1 as they'll throw behind Malone down at third. Nothing doing. The 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed by Carter. Thibodeau looking to strike out the side here in the 4th. Thibodeau in the dugout, looks in the dugout rather, to get the sign. Winds in the 2-2, swing and a miss. As Thibodeau strikes out the side despite the leadoff error. South Jefferson able to glove it up behind their starting pitcher. Continue its shutout into this bottom of the 4th. It's 8-0 South Jefferson. This is Little League Softball in the District 4 tournament from First Horizon. Green Sports Zone.
Marathon Quick Stop Markets, you'll find a company that realizes that our customers are our biggest asset. We are a locally owned company, proud to serve our community. So we do everything with you in mind. We clean and sanitize our stores, provide a well-lit, monitored area to keep you and your family safe. You can always expect a friendly staff and a large selection of products with weekly specials. Stop in at a nearby Marathon Quick Stop Market today.
Hey folks, it's Gateway Ford in Greeneville. Right now, everyone gets Ford employee pricing, the same deal Ford employees get. No games, no negotiation. Save maximum green in Greeneville today at Gateway Ford on Highway 11 East or at gatewayfordgreeneville.com. Save some green in Greeneville at Gateway Nissan, carrying on a 55-year tradition of doing business your way. Save thousands on Sentra, Rogue, Frontier, and more. Take the short drive to Gateway Nissan in Greeneville or online at gatewaynissangreeneville.com.
Hello, welcome back from Greeneville. Bottom of the fourth inning. It's an 8-0 South Jefferson lead. Greeneville has been held to just one hit so far. Meanwhile, Carly Kibido, the South Jefferson starting pitcher, has dealt well. 9 strikeouts for her. Or, excuse me, 8 strikeouts for her as she has continued long into this game. Kylie Marshall hasn't thrown bad by any stretch of the imagination, but a big third inning there for South Jefferson led to 6 of their 8 runs to put them out ahead by the Ocho. So Kylie Marshall going to stay in the circle here into the fourth inning. Had an update in that Greeneville baseball all-star game as they were trailing Morristown. That game is currently in the top of, or the bottom of the second, rather. Greeneville has played at 2.
Oh, right off the hip.
And this is going to hit South Jefferson's Knight in the hip there. And the leadoff girl will reach for the 4th time today. Pretty good hit rate when they've gotten a runner aboard to start the inning, Tyler. They're 3 for 3 in the innings so far.
That's how you win a ball game, too. Get that lead runner on every time. It's a lot easier to win when you've got somebody on with no outs.
It's the 8th time that South Jefferson has walked or been hit by a pitch here this evening. As one of the Drennan sisters, it's Zoe Drennan, going to step up to the plate. Strike 1 comes across the belt for her. Marshall spins in the 0-1. It is bunted foul. The 0-2, it's bounced low for ball 1. Interesting note, Tyler, in that 9-10 All-Star game, Greeneville with a big base hit there that drove in a run. Leighton Crosby, younger brother of
Grayson
Crosby. This is hit well to center field. It'll fall for a base hit, and wow, looks like it's going to be an 8-4 put out there. It'll get the lead runner. Incredible effort and play there by Jenna Cutshaw as she found the right play there to grab the lead runner for out number 1.
You don't see that one often.
Very, very seldomly.
It's more rare than a 9-4.
Oh, yeah, 9-3, yeah.
9-3, yes, I'm sorry.
Very rare. And, again, the Drennan sisters going to back-to-back in this lineup. This being Drennan, or Joey Drennan, I should say. So lay down a bunt foul here. Greeneville has scored again. It's 11-3 as they trail Morristown in the championship game. Greeneville baseball, a bit better success over South Jefferson in their tournament. Wins of 11-1 and 15-12. It was a comeback victory last night in the District 4 Baseball All-Star Tournament. Drennan over top of this one for a strike 2. But South Jefferson, stop me if you heard this one before, going to steal second after the pitch. The 0-2, belted foul against the screen. USA Turkey later tonight in FIFA World Cup action. Meanwhile, 2 other games going on currently. Tunisia and the Netherlands in the 53rd minute. I think that Netherlands team, Tyler, one of your favorites to win the tournament.
I was about to ask. How are the
strike out there
Netherlands
by Drennan. They lead Tunisia 2-0.
Now batting number 77, Rowan.
And Japan and
Ruiz.
Sweden are tied at 0 in the 51st minute. And game over on Fox. Earlier today was Ecuador over Germany 2-1, and Ivory Coast over Curacao 2-0. Looks like Greeneville going to go to the bullpen, make a pitching change. We'll take a quick 30-second break, maybe more, depending on how long it takes for the new Greeneville arm to warm up. We'll tell you about it when we come back. It's 8-0 South Jefferson here in the bottom of the 4th inning. This is Little League softball action here on First Horizon Green Sports Zone.
In Greeneville, we blend beauty with Southern charm.
From sharp cuts to flawless color and perfect extensions, we make dream hair real.
As milkshake experts, we deliver exclusive treatments, glosses, and pro product advice. Finish your look with nails and waxing done with care.
Relax and recharge with our signature Japanese head spa.
Come experience the Main Brand difference.
At the Main Brand Hair Company,
We wrangle your tangles.
Whether you ride, haul, or work, CNC has what moves you from dirt roads to job sites. We've got the gear to get you there. Hardworking equipment, helpful people, and honest advice. Whether you haul tools, toys, or livestock, CNC Custom Trailers has the equipment you need and the upgrades you want. CNC Custom Trailers, where you're more than just a customer, you're a neighbor.
Your pitcher in the circle for Greeneville, it's Felicity Gallen. Here in the bottom of the 4th, where South Jefferson leads 8-0.
South Jefferson, number 77, Rowan.
And Rowan Ruiz, who has been on an absolute tear here tonight, will step to the plate. Ruiz 2 for 3 with a RBI triple back in the 3rd, and she will swing on the first offering. This one is lined straight up the middle, and she'll have her 2nd run driven in the ball game as South Jefferson will take a 9-0 lead.
Now batting number 8, Carly Kibido.
So this is another interesting stat, Tyler. Out of all 9 runs, South Jefferson's had just 3 runs batted in.
Wow.
The other ones have come in by errors or walks. Another stolen base by Ruiz in the South Jefferson base running team.
And I guess, too, if there's an error with 2 outs, anything after that is unearned.
Yeah. Oh, nice job by Gallen
Well, I
there.
guess it still wouldn't have anything to do with an RBI. It'd still be an RBI. It's just not earned. Baseball's so hard.
Yeah.
Baseball and softball, like, to score it, I don't know why. It's got to be so difficult.
The thing that gets me the most is going back and seeing, was it earned, was it unearned? I mean, we ran into that problem during baseball, softball season, diamond season.
We
right?
were at the station earlier talking about one of my favorite stat lines earlier today.
Kibido going to see one inside here. Two count here with 2 outs. Kibido hits this one well into left field. Ruiz going to stay put at 3rd, and it's mishandled on the relay. South Jefferson once again will have runners on the corners after another base knock.
Now is when I beg the question, is there a mercy rule in Little League?
That'd be interesting to know, especially in the All-Star tournament, All-Star format.
It's 10 after 5 in high school. You wonder if there's one after 4.
Cadence Wild's up to the plate here.
Let's hope we don't get to see another run, though. And I should have known what was coming with runners on the corners.
Stolen base there by South. Pretty good recipe.
I didn't realize there were runners on the corners.
They have taken a 9-0 lead on an RBI single from Rowan Ruiz. The 1-0 by Gallen, looped in for a strike one. One count here with a couple down in the bottom of the fourth inning. Skies cleared up. Clouds have parted. Beautiful 80-degree weather on hand here for this Little League softball tournament. Both these teams coming in facing elimination on the brink of seeing their seasons, their summer seasons, that is, end. So far, South Jefferson with the upper hand. 2-1 count here as Gallen finds the rubber. Roxanne delivers. This one is a right to second base. What a catch. And Greeneville will get out of the inning. But South Jefferson strikes once more. They score one. They take a 9-0 lead into the fifth inning. It's Little League Softball at District 4 All-Star Tournament from First Horizon, Green Sports Zone.
So why sit on the sidelines when you could be driving a brand new Chevrolet, GMC, or Cadillac from Bachman Bernard in Greeneville? Choose from the Silverado, Sierra, Terrain, Acadia, Equinox, Trax, Trailblazer, or Blazer. And wrap yourself in elegance and style while driving a Cadillac, Lyric, or the best vehicle on the planet, the Cadillac Escalade. So don't stumble, bumble, and fumble your way with other dealers. If we don't have it, we'll get it. Make the short trip to Bachman Bernard Chevrolet GMC Cadillac in Greeneville, where we will save you money.
For over 30 years, Tommie's Plumbing has been serving the Tri-Cities with a personal touch, because we're not just plumbers, we're family. From simple faucet fixes to major plumbing repiping, we have the expertise to get it done right. We also specialize in water heater and tankless water heater installations, helping you find the perfect fit. Our technicians stand behind their work and leave your space spotless. Need a plumber who's fast, professional, and reliable? Call Tommie's Plumbing and let our family take care of yours.
Hello and welcome back as we welcome you to the top of the fifth inning here. District 4 Softball All-Star Tournament, Greeneville and South Jefferson. South Jefferson who leads at 9-0. Defensively, South Jefferson's been led by a stellar pitching performance from Carly Thibodeau. She's worked all 4 innings of this game for them so far, striking out 8, walking just 2, and surrendering just 1 hit against the opposition. 1-0 count here as Thibodeau will head into the circle to begin her 5th inning of work. Leading off for this Greeneville All-Star team, it will be Adeline Jackson. Appreciate all those tuning in from Facebook, YouTube. Hoping to do more youth sports, especially in this summer season when prep season just not playing. As Jackson gets underneath this one, hits it foul. But hopefully moving forward, not only covering things like field day and booster club championships, but also Little League baseball, Little League softball, as well as extending our reach into the middle school.
Field day was a fun event.
Very fun. Your field level for most of it. I was up elevated. The 1-2 right upstairs. It just makes you miss it. And even this all-star game, it just takes you back and you forget about it. Because high school sports takes up so much of our season. But when you're finally thrown back in it, my goodness, it's fun. Jackson strikes out swinging there, and that's the 9th strikeout from Carly Thibodeau. And that's her 4th straight. Tyler, 6 through 9 in the lineup
Number 3,
are now 7 or they've been up to the plate 8 times, so they're 0 for 8 with 7 strikeouts. 6 through 8 in the lineup. 6 through 9, rather. That is just nasty work so far from Thibodeau. First pitch, swing and a miss by Jenna Cutshaw. 1 ball, no strikes here with 1 out. Nobody aboard here, top of the 5th. Thibodeau rolls one in low. Cutshaw in the tie-dye helmet. I like the choice. Yeah. I like the choice.
And the American flag batting gloves.
The 1-1 looked at by Cutshaw away. Two and 1, the count here with 1 down. Thibodeau spins one in, outside corner, called strike. And the count evens up at 2 apiece. So Greeneville baseball, softball, all-stars both in action tonight. Baseball all-star team facing elimination in game 1 of the potential 2 championship series against Morristown. Cutshaw gets out of the way of ball 3 there, and the count moves full at 3-2. Check in on that baseball score. Hey, 11-5. 5 unanswered by the Greeneville All-Star baseball team. And they are still in the bottom of the 2nd, so quite the 2-out rally there.
Yeah.
Payoff pitch down Broadway, and it's strikeout number 10. Thibodeau faces, or reaches double figures, I should say. 10th strikeout of the day from the right-handed starting pitcher. And now that's 5 straight punch-outs for Thibodeau.
Number 2, Elena Marino.
Now Elena Marino will step to the plate for Greeneville. Thibodeau missing low on the first offering. I want to say Patriots Green Devils so badly. No mascots, just all-stars. Just all-stars. Here's the 1-0. He skipped in for ball 2. Again, we're keeping a very close eye on that baseball score for Morristown here tonight. This is upstairs, and it's 3-0. Tyler Nichols, Matthew Palazzo here on a Thursday evening from Bill Isbel Field. Glad you could join us in a little bit of your evening here for this Greeneville South Jefferson softball matchup. Here's the 3-0. Just inside, and that's 4 straight balls for Greeneville's Elena Moreno. And that's the first walk for
number 6.
That's the first walk for Thibodeau since the first inning. First free pass even. And that's Greeneville's first base runner
in quite a
since
while.
They had that error back in the 4th. To start the 4th inning. So that busts up a stretch of 5 straight punch-outs by Thibodeau as it's Moreno over at first base. Thibodeau rolls one in. It's on the ground. Batted by Gargal, and she will be thrown out for out number 3. Excellent play there by the third baseman for Jefferson County. It's a ground out that will end things. Take us to the bottom of the 5th inning. Still a 9-0 South Jefferson lead. This is the District 4 softball tournament from First Horizon Green Sports Zone.
So why sit on the sidelines when you could be driving a brand new Chevrolet, GMC, or Cadillac from Bachman Bernard in Greeneville? Choose from the Silverado, Sierra, Terrain, Acadia, Equinox, Trax, Trailblazer, or Blazer. And wrap yourself in elegance and style while driving a Cadillac, Lyric, or the best vehicle on the planet, the Cadillac Escalade. So don't stumble, bumble, and fumble your way with other dealers. If we don't have it, we'll get it. Make the short trip to Bachman Bernard Chevrolet GMC Cadillac in Greeneville, where we will save you money.
For over 30 years, Tommie's Plumbing has been serving the Tri-Cities with a personal touch because we're not just plumbers, we're family. From simple faucet fixes to major plumbing repiping, we have the expertise to get it done right. We also specialize in water heater and tankless water heater installations, helping you find the perfect fit. Our technicians stand behind their work and leave your space spotless. Need a plumber who's fast, professional, and reliable? Call Tommie's Plumbing and let our family take care of yours.
Greeneville gets a walk aboard in the 5th inning, but other than that, nothing doing. An offense that has been held to just one hit so far here tonight. It's South Jefferson 9, Greeneville 0. Our line so far, South Jefferson 9 runs on 6 hits, 1 error. They've left 8 on base. Greeneville, meanwhile, no runs on 1 hit, 2 errors. They have left 6 on base. South Jefferson has scored in every inning. They've plated 1 in the 1st, 2nd, and 4th. They plated 6 back in the 3rd. That was that offensive explosion. You take away that 3rd inning, things certainly a lot closer, but a Greeneville offense that has just not been able to time up Carly Thibodeau, who enters this next inning with 10 strikeouts when she'll come back out, if she does come back out, and this one has not ended a little bit early. Greeneville falling last night 9-2, came into this one again expecting a lot of offense. We've certainly been treated to that one, albeit on just one side of the fence. First offering to Bertrand is bunted on. Gallen comes off the circle, throws to first in time. 1 out on the first pitch.
Easy
Nicely
does
done.
it.
Very nice there as Bertrand is retired. So we start this 5th inning. Greeneville, South Jefferson. Greeneville baseball, Little League action in action tonight, actually, from Morristown. They currently trail Morristown 11-5 in the top of the 3rd, so they're finally out of the 2nd, Tyler. They win, they face a, if necessary, game tomorrow. The 11-12 baseball All-Stars get started on Monday. Fingers crossed we'll have action to that one, depending on what that bracket will end up looking like. Very excited. That 11-12 team is going to be very talented. Going to be a joy to cover, joy to watch throughout this postseason. Now, the rest of the tournament will be in Morristown later next week for those interested in coming out to catch a game. Monday, the tournament will be here in Greeneville. Here's the 1-1. Upstairs for ball 2. We're eating good, Tyler. We've got Greeneville baseball on Game Changer. It's 9-10 All-Stars. How about that?
We love Game Changer.
Yeah, that's big.
We were sitting at the Airbnb in Murfreesboro, and we were watching SEC, Big 12, and I believe Big 10 conference tournaments, and we kept seeing Game Changer commercials on ESPN Plus.
I mean, it was like the
they were playing them back to back at some point.
Yeah.
Game Changer, big sponsor of ESPN.
That's ball 4, and Victoria Meisner will reach safely with 1 out. It's like the Vahiva and Kalia Aloy brothers that last year, the year before. We've had one commercial to define our Murfreesboro trips the last 2 years that we had been. Greeneville might be making a change here in the circle, and it looks like that's what will happen. So we'll take a break, come back, tell you about the new arm when we return. It's South Jefferson 9, Greeneville 0. You're listening and watching the District 4 Little League Softball All-Star Tournament from First Horizon Green Sports Zone.
project needs power, Williams Electric Supply has it all. Find us in Bristol, Greeneville, Johnson City, and Kingsport. Our knowledgeable staff can help you with every wire, cable, switch, and electrical need. No one does electrical better. Williams Electric Supply. Your home needs lighting. Williams Electric Supply has it all. A showroom full of ideas for lighting your home for comfort. Find us in Bristol, Greeneville, Johnson City, and Kingsport for unique lighting and every perfect light fixture. No one does lighting better. Williams Electric Supply.
At Marathon Quick Stop Markets, you'll find a company that realizes that our customers are our biggest assets. We are a locally owned company, proud to serve our community. So we do everything with you in mind. We clean and sanitize our stores, provide a well-lit, monitored area to keep you and your family safe. You can always expect a friendly staff and a large selection of products with weekly specials. Stop in at a nearby Marathon Quick Stop Market today.
Your project needs power. Williams Electric Supply has it all. Find us in Bristol, Greeneville, Johnson City, and Kingsport. Our knowledgeable staff can help you with every wire, cable, switch, and electrical need. No one does electrical better. Williams Electric Supply. Your home needs lighting. Williams Electric Supply has it all. A showroom full of ideas for lighting your home for comfort. Find us in Bristol, Greeneville, Johnson City, and Kingsport for unique lighting and every perfect light fixture. No one does lighting better. Williams Electric Supply.
Back from Bill Isbel Field, and here in the bottom of the fifth inning. Little League All-Stars on the softball diamond tonight on a Thursday, as the first offering thrown in by Victoria Meisner will exit low. Meisner, the third arm used here tonight for Greeneville. Felicity Gallen came in for a few innings in relief of the starting pitcher, Kylie Marshall. South Jefferson, the bats have been there, Tyler, but I think more than anything, the patience at the plate has been there along with great base running.
Yes. The aggression's definitely been there also.
You combine that with now 7 walks and 2 hit by pitches drawn by this South Jefferson offense. I mean, that accounts for all of your runs if they had just scored by themselves. As this one gets out of hand of the catcher, Brandon Gargal, and advances the base runner from second to third. 5th Annual Roots Awards tomorrow night. Tune in, our biggest production of the season, premiering at 7 o'clock.
22 hours and 25 minutes away.
Is behind the batter, and it'll be for ball 3. Take you through the best of prep season this year in every sport under our umbrella here at Green Sports Zone. Make sure you're following as well, staying up to date, everything athletics in Greeneville, Greene County. This is bunted on, taken to third base, and no throw on the play as Laney Malone will keep it in the back pocket and leave runners at the corners once again for South Jefferson.
If this is the last time we see it today, Matthew, do you know what's coming next?
I'm going to say a steal from Drennan. I'll go ahead and I'll bet the house on it. Even up by 9.
I don't know if we can talk about that in Little League.
The metaphorical house. And sure as day, they'll take first to second, although it's not a second base steal. It is a wild pitch that allows the free pass. This is on the ground right up the middle, and it will bring in a run. 10-0 South Jefferson. And the ball game is over. A run rule, and South Jefferson takes it with a 10-0 final over Greeneville. So an excellent showing by the South Jefferson All-Stars here tonight. They one-hit Greeneville after a dominant 10-strikeout performance from Carly Kibido. Good show tonight. Very entertaining, but one bad inning. It really proved to be the undoing for the Greeneville All-Stars.
Yeah, and a lot of errors, a lot of aggression by Jeff County. They were overall a really aggressive team and a really fun team to watch today. Greeneville just couldn't ever get anything going, not very many hits. Even when Jeff County did commit errors and did allow free bases through walks and hit by pitches, just weren't able to get things done. Great pitching performance today. Yeah. I think that was a main reason why Jeff County was,
South Jeff.
South Jeff. See, it was Green Devils and Patriots for you. It's hard for me not to call them Jeff County, but great pitching performance, great job being able to put ball to bat and force Greeneville to make errors, and just fun to watch them play tonight. Fun to be around for Little League action. First one I've been a part of this year and in a long time. It's definitely a different pace than we're used to in high school and middle school action.
See the two teams meet for a post-game prayer there. Any final thoughts before we leave out on tonight's broadcast?
5th Annual Roots Awards tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, streaming on our Facebook and YouTube. So join us for that. It was a really fun production. You and Brian did a great job with that, and Jimmy Bowman did a great job at piecing everything together too, and I believe doing the voiceover for the awards. So it was fun, and we hope you all tune in also, and we hope you all have a good time viewing the Roots Awards tomorrow night. A little different, of course, streamed this year, not in person like the previous 4 years, but nonetheless, 5th Annual Roots Awards presented by Quality Trophy and Engraving. And if you are a winner, come by the station and pick up your award and get a picture taken with either Matthew, Jimmy, or myself. So excited for that. Excited to also do more Little League action throughout the summer because technically we're only in, the 5th day of summer?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
we got a lot of action
first week
left.
of Dead Week, so still plenty of action, plenty of action to get to here for the summer, especially with All-Star starting next week. Plenty of Little League action still to come this summer, so I guess keep your eyes peeled is what I could say. We're going to stay on the beat of this Little League softball and baseball. Love the Diamond Sports, especially in these summer months whenever they're playing their All-Star tournament, so that is really, really fun. Really thankful to be out here. Special thanks to Brandon Norton for all of his help getting us set up and giving you this 10 through 12 All-Star game here tonight on the softball diamond. But that'll do it for us here today. Again, Roots Awards tomorrow at 7 o'clock. Stay tuned. We'll premiere live on Facebook and YouTube. Our final line for today, South Jefferson, 10 runs on 7 hits, 1 error. They leave 8 on base. Greeneville, no runs on 1 hit. They commit 2 errors, and they leave 6 on the base pass. Dominant performance tonight from Carly Kibido, who strikes out 10. That's your final. 10-0 South Jefferson leads, and they take the victory over the Greeneville softball all-star team. For Tyler Nichols, I'm Matthew Palazzo. So long. God bless from Greeneville.